Last week, we looked at reasons why New Zealand and Australia would be the best countries in the world. So today, I wanted to look at why Canada might be the best country in the world. And again, not to pit countries against each other at all. I just want to learn more about these different places and also give Canada its spotlight today. So I say let's just go ahead and see why and what makes Canada so great.
Canada, the Great White North, the country which is very highly regarded across the world. Personally, I've never heard a bad word spoken about this beautiful country. From the freezing cold, raw north to...
Wait, I'm already pausing it, I know, but what?
Very highly regarded across the world. Personally, I've never heard a bad word spoken about this beautiful country. From the freezing cold...
This is crazy. This is insane.
Cold, raw north to the clean, metropolitan, bustling cities, Canada has it all. The polite, maple syrup, ice hockey loving people are renowned across the world.
I did look into ice hockey. I did make a video about that if you're interested in seeing that.
As being some of the friendliest, most welcoming citizens in the world. Hey guys, welcome back to the Geography Bible. My name's Sam, I'm your narrator for the video. How's it going? In this video, we will give you 12 reasons why we think Canada is the best country in the world. If you are Canadian watching this video, then feel free to comment below confirming or voicing your opinion on our points. So let's kick off this video with number 12, the people. Canadians are funny, friendly, easygoing, welcoming, kind and polite. Of course, however, this doesn't mean that every single Canadian is friendly, as no country is perfect. But overall, Canadians are seen as some of the friendliest people in the world.
Yeah, I can say from my experience with Canadians, and that's not too broad of an experience. I haven't met like so many people from Canada, but I used to do check-ins with Airbnb guests because I did an internship in Valencia for this tourism company who took care of everything surrounding Airbnbs for the hosts. And so I would also do check-ins, and that's how I met some Canadian people, and they were always super friendly. And I think that's also one of the things that Canada and Australia have in common. I guess also New Zealand, just thinking of places I've reacted to. But yeah, I think that's a stereotype that is true that they both have, at least as far as my experience went.
In my eyes, they are quite similar to Australians, where everyone seems to be everyone else's mate until proven otherwise. The outdoor lifestyle and the great quality of life, as well as the great education, means that people are generally happy and respect each other. Number 11, Canada is culturally diverse and accepting. The country is pretty progressive and very multicultural. When you move to Canada, you are encouraged to keep your traditions, religion, language and...
Wait, what does it say? With stress on multiculturalism, Canada is a, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce this right, veritable mix of races, cultures, religions. You have Chinese, Indians, Sri Lankans, West Asians, Muslims, Buddhists, Hindus, Sikhs. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what are Sikhs. Sikhs? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. All coexisting well, and your family would be taken as just another there. Add to it a pretty good healthcare system, good educational institutions make it an ideal place. That's admirable to me when you have all these different cultures who are living together and living together harmoniously and well. I think that's admirable and sounds really nice if you're just welcomed just as for who you are.
Culture. In Toronto alone, there are more than 150 languages spoken, and more than 20% of the population of Canada was born abroad. It's not possible to walk down a street in Vancouver or Toronto without hearing a foreign language or catching
The 20 most tolerant countries. Oh, the Netherlands is also in there. You'd love to see it. That's where I'm from, by the way. I'm from the Netherlands. Luxembourg, Canada, New Zealand. Also New Zealand as well. Iceland, Ireland, Uruguay, the Netherlands, and Finland. Interesting.
The scent of some tempting international cuisine. Visit any major city in Canada and you will feel like you're taking a tour to more than just one country. Neighbourhoods like Chinatown, Little Italy, or even Koreatown in Toronto can be found in the major cities and provide an immersive cultural experience for tourists and the natives.
Most and least accepting of migrants. Oh, so we're not seeing the least. I'm thinking. Because I was interested in that as well. Huh.
Number 10, it's terrain and climate. You'd be forgiven for thinking Canada is all about mountains and forests, when in fact it boasts some stunning beaches too. Long Beach, which is in Vancouver Island, British Columbia, is probably one of the most famous. Long sandy shores with scenery to rival any you might see on a postcard from around the world. This is just one of many amazing beaches Canada-wide. From the Rockies to the Three Sisters, Canada has some serious mountain action going on. Amazing snow-capped peaks offer not only stunning views, but also amazing sporting opportunities.
But hold on, I wanted to say something about the beaches because for what part of the year can you like swim there? Because it gets cold in Canada, but I think you guys told me in another video or in the comment section of another video that the coastal areas get less cold. But I wonder, how much, for how many months or something can you actually swim in the beach? Let me know in the comments.
From skiing to hiking to paragliding, if you're into that. Canada
Swim in the ocean, not in the beach.
has a wonderfully varied climate, from permafrost in the north to a much warmer climate towards the south. In summer, if you're in the right place, temperatures can easily reach 35 degrees Celsius. Autumn in Canada is relatively short, but a wonderful
I love that when the leaves change to red on the trees. It's so beautiful.
burst of bright colours that you'll look forward to every single year. Number 9, it's nature and landscapes. Words really can't do justice just how beautiful Canada is. It's also massive, and this means that when you want to get away from it all, get away from the hustle and bustle of the city, you really can do. From forests to lakes and mountains, the landscape is varied and raw and gorgeous. Canada is easily one of, if not the most beautiful country in the world. In fact,
Yeah, this is so beautiful.
it made number 1 in our top naturally beautiful countries. Number 8, spacious big housing. Canadian houses tend to be much larger than the houses in the UK, for example, and at much higher value for money. This, of course, due in part to the fact that there are lots more space to offer in Canada. You'll find that even the average family home feels a lot more spacious with a big garden, and having room makes it easier for families to get on well. If everyone has their own space, they are more likely to keep to themselves.
I love a home like this as well. The look of it, kind of like a cabin look. Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I guess because I'm just kind of a country girl at heart. I feel like something about it speaks to me. And living in nature, this seems wonderful. They even have their own little private beach. Or is it, and this is a lake, right? But still.
And cause less problems within the neighbourhood. Number 7, the economy, jobs and high wages. Although Canada's population is relatively low, especially compared to its brother America, it still makes the top 10 largest economies on Earth. Canada's economy is growing and growth inspires more need, which opens up all sorts of opportunities for professionals. But not only are there great opportunities, Canada's laid-back and relaxed lifestyle means that there is less of the stress you might experience in your home country. Number 6, the space and the population density. So, very similar to Australia.
I wonder how that is now, because I don't know when this video was published, maybe a few years ago. I just looked, it's published 4 years ago, so it might be a little bit different now. Because, yeah, places just get more expensive. So I wonder what the situation is like now. I'm sure that the economy is still good, but as far as how affordable it is, but not even just in Canada. I assume also in Australia it can get quite expensive to live there, and the UK, and honestly everywhere is just expensive nowadays. But of course there are some countries that are at the top. So I wonder what that's
Canada
like.
is the second largest country in the world, only behind Russia. When you are living in a town, a village, a neighbourhood, or wherever you are, there is a lot more space to deal with, and homes, of course, are much bigger. Canada also has huge parks, conservation areas, and big open spaces. This means a lot of extra breathing room because the country is not overpopulated. Canada is actually the 11th sparsely populated country in the world. Now, of course, this doesn't apply to all of Canada, as it do have some large cities, but as a whole, the country is very spacious. Number 5, the wildlife. From bobcats to bison, and from beavers to bears, Canada really does have it all. There are amazing wild animals and birds to be seen across this vast country, and what you see from province to province will completely differ.
Aw, this is so cute. I just had to pause it.
Also, number 4 is
I love animals. And I'm glad that they have their space to roam around still in Canada. Because obviously it's getting harder and harder for animals to exist nowadays. So I'm glad to hear that they have their space.
education and healthcare. Similar to the UK's NHS, Canada's Medicare system offers free basic healthcare to everyone, based on need rather than
Free basic healthcare to everyone. Wow. I didn't know that.
the ability to pay. It's paid for by the Canadian citizens, pitching in towards the system via their taxes. Canada's education system is leaving rivals in the dust, according to surveys run by the Organisation for Economic.
So it's free, but you're just paying for it with higher taxes, I guess. I wonder if that still makes it more affordable when you like weigh in the higher taxes, or it would be more affordable to just make people pay a small amount that they have to pay themselves for when they need healthcare. I wonder.
Operation and development, Canada was one of only a handful of countries appearing in the top bracket for maths, science, and reading. Number 3, it's a safe place to live and visit. Canada is considered one of the safest countries in the world due to its overall low crime rates. That's both violent and petty, and trusted police force. Of course, Canada is no angel. Crime still does occur, especially in the major cities. But compared to many other major countries, it is very safe. In the global
I wasn't aware.
peace rankings, Canada actually ranks at a very
This I was aware of because we've seen this in another video that Canada ranks 6th as far as peace goes, and then Australia was somewhere around 10 to 13, I think.
very impressive 6th place in the world. It's also the 16th least corrupt nation in the world. Number 2,
Love to see it.
Canada has some of the best cities in the world. Cities in Canada are modern, smart, stylish, and very clean. A big attraction for those wanting to travel or move there. It's perfect for those who like the great outdoors as well.
Yeah, that's something that's very nice. I think one of you also commented, like in Canada, it's just easy to be in a city or urban area, but also be close to a lot of nature. And that's something I really like, is that you can just, when you need your peace or just get into nature more, that you can easily do that even when you're in these more urban areas. And even looking at this, that's so nice that you have this city, but there's just these mountains right there.
As that urban convenience, Canada's cities are spacious, well designed, and very easy to get around. You can easily live in a large suburban house and commute to work. As in any country, whilst it's true that the bigger cities such as Toronto and Vancouver may be crowded and expensive, you don't have to go far outside the city centre to find a comfortable and affordable lifestyle. And finally, number 1, it's clean air. It's official, Canadians breathe some of the cleanest air on the planet.
Oh, really? That's nice. Being in nature and having that clean air. When I am in the Netherlands and I go to the forest, it just feels different in a way. Like, oh, I'm actually cleaning in this nature air or something, I don't know. But it feels so much more fresh. So I can imagine when you have some of the world's cleanest air and you breathe that in, I can imagine that feels really refreshing.
A report by the Fraser Institute recently ranked Canada 9th out of the 33 richest and cleanest countries on the planet. If you're thinking of emigrating to Canada from the UK, this has got to be one of the top draws. Living in a country with clean air is so beneficial to your health and will help to prolong your life. So there we have it, 12 reasons why we think Canada is the best country in the world.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Beautiful country with some of the world's cleanest air. You have access to urban areas, but also a lot of nature. Big houses. People are nice. What more could you want?